Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down, Basement Beer Tastings. Out on the deck today, it is a beautiful day for a beer. Today I'm checking out another one that I got from Desert Monks Brewing in Gilbert, Arizona. This one is a collaboration brew with Audubon Southwest. It is a prickly pear sour at 4.5%. All right, so this is another beer that I got from my brother John. He was down in Arizona earlier this year. He brought me back a 4-pack of beers from this brewery. I saved this one for last because it was a collaboration, but as I've looked it up, it looks like it's not a collaboration with another brewery per se. It's a collaboration with something called Audubon Southwest, which is some kind of like a nature society kind of thing in the Arizona area. But yeah, this is the fourth of the beers that I'm trying out, so I'm kind of excited to get into this one. The other ones have been quite good. So I'm going to get into this. Also, just I don't know how things are looking for you right now watching this. I'm trying out a new camera setup. I've got some travels coming up in the next little while. So I wanted to have a backup camera. I want to have everything I do for One Flight Down, for the most part, other than some live streaming, is usually with my iPhone. So I kind of wanted to have a backup camera, try something different. So that's what's going on here. So I hope this turns out. We're gonna see, I guess. All right, let's crack this one open. As I said, it's a prickly pear sour. It comes in at 4.5% alcohol. And yeah, it's fairly light in color. Not really a surprise there for a sour. It actually looks like it's got it doesn't have a big head on it, but it's got some, which, I don't know. It's always impressive to have some kind of head from a sour. It's not exactly a clear beer. I mean, you take a look through this, you're not seeing my face through that, I don't think. But yeah, it looks decent, kind of a straw yellow color. Let's get a nose on this. Yeah, I actually do get pear. I do get pear on the nose. So let's go in for a taste. Cheers, my friends. That's pretty intense. So if you watch the show with any regularity, you know I'm not a big sour fan. Don't completely hate them. I've had some sours I like, some not so much. This one might just be a little too intense for me. I do like pears, and I do taste pear. But yeah, it's pretty intense. How many times have I said intense in this video? There was somebody I was watching recently, and I can't remember. It might have been Brian the Beer Snob. I'm not sure. It's someone who really likes sours. They always kind of say that you should, not judge it on those first few sips. Keep going back in for some more. Once you get over the initial shock of the sourness, and then you can enjoy the flavor of the beer a bit more. But yeah, it's a bit much for me. Beers like this I tend to like them more on a day like this when it's nice and warm. It is, I will be able to finish it off, but it's just not quite my kind of thing. But I mean, if you like sours, you'd probably like it. I'm just gonna see what else it says on the can here. It's got this little Western Rivers Brewer Council logo on there, and then below that it says, "The Salt and Verde rivers are critical to our birds, wildlife, and communities. Not only are they home to over a third of the state's nesting bald eagles, but they also provide the Phoenix area with about half of its water supply, including the water in this can. Join our efforts to keep Arizona's taps and rivers flowing by joining Audubon's Western Rivers Action Network." So there you go. That's a little bit about what Audubon Southwest is all about. The beer, as I said, it's Desert Dweller and Prickly Pear Sour. Yeah, I'm not exactly raving about this one, but it's just not my the kind of thing I normally go for. Of the ones I've had from Desert Monks, I'd probably say I like this one the least. But again, it's not exactly my style, so that would be why. Somebody who really likes sours might really enjoy this. But yeah, I mean, I'll finish it. It's still beer. All right. Anyway, John, thank you so much for bringing me this and that whole package of beers that you brought me from Arizona. Totally appreciate that. And to the rest of you, thanks for dropping by the Terry Isle Patio Pub. See you all again real soon, my friends. Cheers.
Again, I'm tired and I need to go home.